Let's bring it up. Check things out here. Can't remember how I brought this up last time. Do you remember? I don't remember at all.
Go to your stream.
True.
Might be good radio.
I know, I just got to bring it up. All right, we finally got it up. What's up, man? How's it going? Hoping to make some coin. Let's get things done. Bought all our training this morning. Let's check it out here. All right, go to my item binder and see what we got going on. We spent over 2 million coins on training today. We bought them all at 6. I'm gonna check. I'll check to see what my average is here in a second. Hold on, it's gonna be tough. Looking at the prices a little bit, it looks like it's going to be a little bit tougher to make profit today, but we're going to check. We're going to check it out. We're going to kind of go through what I do to kind of minimize the risk a little bit. I went ahead and valued these cards already. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens. Oh, not all of it yet. All right. 315,400. All right, let's quick sell it. Handy dandy calculator. See what we paid for training. We paid 6.36. Okay, so that's a good number. We want to make sure. We use that to our advantage here. Let's get rid of those cards that we got. Where's my 93? There it is. All right. All right. I found the cheapest training to be, I didn't even get rid of that guy. 88s, 89s. I was getting them at a little bit under 6. A little bit under 6. So some of them under 6, some of them a little bit over 6. As you can see, I 313 or whatever thousand training for, and the 6.36 was my average. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to re-roll all this into snow, and we're going to hope that we pull a decent amount. You're going to see if I can double my training. Usually I can double my training off of this, and if I double my training, then I should make profit. If I don't, I have a backup plan that sometimes works. It just depends on the prices. I haven't really checked the prices a whole lot today. I've made so much coin throughout this promo that I can afford to lose a little bit here or there. I'm already up. As you can see, I'm at 13 million. I'm up 5 million right now. So, yeah, we're hoping. We're hoping. All right, 87. Good deal. Yesterday I did this with 180,000 training, and I pulled 393s. And then one was George Kittle, who was selling for 160K, so I just sold him outright. I actually didn't put him into the reroll. So far, so good. So far, so good. See, now my last video, Cuddly Boar rolled a bunch of snow. Didn't seem like he profited as much as I thought he was going to profit. I thought he'd profit no less than 400 to 500K. So that worries me a little bit on prices. I got to check what the prices are. Hey Nathan, how's it going, buddy? But as soon as I'm done re-rolling all this, I'll go ahead and look at all the prices, and I'll try to minimize risk a little bit. There's a thing that I do. I check all the prices and have some calculations on what I currently paid everything for, and yeah. So hopefully we get the snow. Hopefully after we're done with this, hopefully, since we got training at 6.3, I'm hoping that will equivalent to snow at about 3.1 or 2.9, hopefully. As long as the reroll is okay, but we're going a lot based on rerolls. My son also did this with 2 million today too. 2 million coins. So we're hoping. We'll see how he pulls too. He's pulling alongside me. So you guys been doing rerolls? You guys been doing training? What have you guys been doing to make coins lately? Oh, darn. Need some more 89s, 91s. That'd be good. Get it off to a good start here. Guess an 81 will work. Love my 81s. What do they sell for, like? I'm not sure, Luke. I'm just rolling all my training into snow right now. Bought the training for 6.3. Gonna turn it all into snow, and then I'm gonna check out the snow prices and check out all the prices and see what's the best reroll to do or not to do, I guess. If all the rerolls are looking bad, we might be able to just sell all these cards outright and make profit directly. But we'll see. I'll do the math. Yeah, good call, CJ. Christmas Day was crazy. I could tell you it was crazy. But I figured it was going to be with all the presents. All those presents make a difference. Now we're kind of past that point. I was hoping they were going to put presents back in the store today. If they would have done that, we would have been looking good. Snow would have been skyrocketing. As of right now, snow's dropping a little bit from last night anyways. But this Christmas promo has been fantastic for me, so I don't know. I mean, it's anytime you can make coins on a promo, you're doing good. Doesn't matter if that's only 1 million or 500,000 or what. I profited 5 million plus, upgraded my team in a couple spots. It's been great. It's been great. We're going to check this out. It's going to take a long time to get through all this training, but that means there's more of a shot that we'll pull something good. As of right now, we're not doing as good as I'd hope. But that's okay. With 300 training, I should pull hopefully 3 to 4 93s. And if I don't, hopefully I get a decent amount of 89s. Right now I'm looking pretty bad. I don't know. I don't know if a lot of people are doing rerolls or something right now. Maybe the odds have went down. I don't know. Maybe the odds have went down. There's an 87. All I need to break even on this, though, is for each card to be worth, like, what, 4,500? That's about it. Actually, no, a little bit more than that. A lot more than that, actually. There's a 93. All right. We got one, finally. All right. LaShawn McCoy. Take it. Take a few more of those if I can. But 1,500 training to do the roll. Bought the training at 6.3. So 9,000 is what I need every card to average for me to pull out profit if I was just to sell the cards directly. So that's not too hard. That's not too hard. $85 plus automatically gets you coin. So DK Metcalf, did you ever try him? I think it was kind of a weird decision to put him at strong safety, I'll be honest with you. Just like, what's his name coming out today? I thought that was a really weird decision. Jamal Adams. I mean, I understand he's been in the promos before, but what's the purpose? We need an offensive guy. If they had Jamal Adams as a fullback, I know they put Quentin Nelson as a fullback, but Jamal Adams as a fullback or a halfback or something would have made more sense. But what the heck do I know? And I'm still waiting for Pat Mahomes. I've got about 12 to 14 of his cards sitting in my binder. And I'm still waiting for Lawrence Taylor. I got probably close to 20 Lawrence Taylors now. They get to a certain price, I just buy them because eventually he's got to get a card. Same with Darius Slay. Same with Joe Thomas. Just tons of those cards sitting in my binder right now. Travis Frederick, I got a few of those. Kenyon Drake, heck yes. Got another 93. I love rerolls. Oh my goodness. Oh, what's up, Cuddly? Cuddly, I'll be honest with you, man. I'm a little bit surprised you didn't profit more. I'm a little bit surprised. I'm glad you profited, but I was a little surprised, man. Mike McGlitchy. You pulled any 93s yet? No. We're checking things out. We're going to get him going. I'm telling you, once I'm done with this, I'm going to go through my whole process of how I determine which reroll I'm going to do. And just to try to minimize risk. You know, like yesterday, I saw Kyle Juszczyk for 62K, and I had so much. I had 180K training, and I couldn't hold it anymore. I had to roll it into snow, and I'm glad I did because I still profited like 400K because the Kyle Juszczyk. I mean, it was such a minimal risk to do that reroll. I mean, if you pulled Kyle Juszczyk, you were going to lose. I mean, it was like 4,000 or 5,000 coins at most. But if you pulled Larry Fitzgerald, you're going to make like 20,000 coins. There's just zero risk to that roll, really, yesterday. And then on top of that, I ended up pulling 2 Atwaters on top of it. And so I profited like 300 to 400K off of it. So we're going to go through that process as soon as I'm done rolling this. This is going to take a long time, obviously. I'm sure you know that. 300K training is a lot. We're hoping to see about 600 to hopefully about 700K snow off of it. These 81s keep creeping into my binder, though. We haven't even pulled the 91 Tyler Bass, whatever. I will, Cuddly, if the snow is where I want it to be. If it is where I want it to be. We'll look at it. I'll go through it. It's going to take a long time to get through all this. What's up, Autumn? Well, I was surprised with how easy it was to get training today. I guess I was doing the 91-92 when I put out the video, but then I quickly switched, or was it 90-91? No, it was 90-91 maybe, 92-93, I don't know what it was. But I quickly switched to the 88-89 and went by team, and it was so easy to get snow for basically 6. It was super easy, to where it probably took me 45 minutes to spend 2 million coins on snow. And that's with my son doing it at the same time. He spent 2 million coins too. So we're hoping we got about 2 million invested into this, plus the 300,000 into the All Pro pack. So we got about 2.3 invested into this. Yeah. Seo and Tony G are hard to pull. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's the roll I'm going to do yet. I'm still got to check. Like I said, I'm going to check and see them. All the other ones too, and minimize my risk. But it's all based on prices. Like right now, I don't know what Kyle Juszczyk was going for, but he was going for like 42K earlier, 43K, 44K. That is a huge loss when you pull him right now. And so, yeah. CJ, I have no idea yet. once I'm done re-rolling all this, I'll take a look at the prices, like I was just saying. If it's, I'll give you an example here. After I'm done rolling all this, I'll check and see how much snow I got. Then I'll take the snow divided by how much, or I'll take how much I spent, which is 2.3 million, and divide it by the snow that I get. If it's around, so let's just say it's 3, right, for easy purposes. If it's 3 snow per coin, then I'll take a look at the roll. For example, you just took your lunch break. That's awesome. If the roll is worth, let's say, it's 21,000 to do the the pass. Sorry, Ghost of Man pass. So it basically cost you 63,000 coins to make one roll, if that makes sense. And so I'll take a look at Kyle Juszczyk, I'll take a look at Larry Fitz, and I'll take a look at Steve Atwater. Basically, though, I'm only looking at those first 2. Atwater, you're not going to pull many anyways. You might pull 1, you might pull 2, you might pull 4. But I don't base my judgment on those guys. I base my judgment on Kyle Juszczyk and Larry Fitz. If Kyle Juszczyk is selling for $60K, well, then if you pull him after tax, you're losing $9K. $9K. Yeah, $9K. So that's a little risk, right? If Larry Fitz is still selling for 90 like he was, I don't know if he is. He might be selling 80 now. There's a Tyler Bass. If he sells for 80, for example, that's $72K after tax. That means you're a positive 8K on that. Well, right there, those guys basically break even if you pull 1 for 1. You got to imagine you're going to pull more Kyle Juszczyks than you're going to pull Larry Fitz's, right? So I want that gap to be a little bit higher for Larry Fitz. If he's around 90, that means 81 after tax. That means you're going to be getting a positive 17 to 18K per. That to me is somewhat worth the risk, because then if I pull 2 Kyle Juszczyks, I got to pull just 1 Larry Fitzgerald, if that makes sense. So that's basically breaking even. But that's kind of a little more in depth. Like I said, I'll go through it here in pretty soon. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll do that roll then, Cuddly. Yeah. That's why we always say, Cuddly, right? If you get the stuff cheap, it's worth it. If you don't get the stuff cheap, you're setting yourself up to fail anyways. So, yeah. But Atwater being down to 130, he was 180 yesterday. And so I'll take a look in a little, like I said, after I'm done with all these rolls. I've done about a third of my rolls, so I got a long ways to go here. It's going to take a long time to do this. But hopefully we can see out of 2.3 million invested, I'm hoping to see a lot more. Hoping to see about 3 million. I'm hoping to see 400, at least 400 to 500,000 profit. Then is the set for Woods? I don't know. That's a good question. He might be. That's a good question. I hate doing that kind of stuff though, Autumn, and you know this. I mean, you've watched my videos, I'm sure. I hate doing the sets. I think that they're so I don't know. They're just they're hit or miss. They're hit or miss. And so like yesterday, Tre'Davious White, if you got the cards right away, he was worth it. But if he wasn't, yeah. So, I mean, I see all the videos posted about sets, and you'll notice that I don't really talk about sets a whole lot. Because I'll go and check them out, and it's completely not true. So, I have a hard time wanting to even talk about them at all, because it's just crazy. Where, I mean, you'll notice all those things I post, it's all about making sure that you get the stuff at the cheapest, and you're almost guaranteeing yourself profit if you just use math. Use math. But it did take me a long time to figure this out, too. Yeah. Yeah, see, you're good at looking up all that stuff. I'm not. Adams' profit. Yeah. Yeah, Packers played well, Tomford. I'll give them that. Aaron Rodgers he's still not going to win MVP. Actually, he might, but I hope not. I'd rather see Devontae Adams get it over Aaron Rodgers. I don't like Aaron Rodgers. That might be a Minnesota-Wisconsin thing, though, Tomford. You being in Minnesota, you should be hating the Packers, too. You're a traitor. But the Packers were so good for so long. Kamara had a heck of a game, man. He killed the Vikings. That was just crazy. And he could have had the 7th if they don't decide to give the ball to Taysom Hill on the goal line. What the heck? My team's the Vikings, Adam. I'm not going to tell you I'm a huge fan. I've been through all the struggles with the Vikings. That's the problem. So it gets to it. You know what, though? One of my favorite player growing up is Peyton Manning. I loved Peyton Manning. I watched him everywhere. That dude was just fun to watch. He's like watching Tom Brady. It's amazing. You're a Saints fan? I'm sorry, Brennan. So you witnessed the Minneapolis Miracle then. I still don't know what angle your safety was taking that day. Man, he took a really bad angle. Eagles fan. Well, you destroyed us a few years ago. Now, I've been a Viking fan since I was in high school. When Randy Moss was here, he was a blast to watch, and him scoring, so many dang touchdowns for us. There's another Tyler Bass. All right. That Fitz play was crazy. Fitz play. I'm not sure what Fitz play you're talking about, I'll be honest with you. No, Cuddly, I don't think it was a fluke season. I think you guys had a heck of a year. I'll give you guys credit for that. You guys had a heck of a year. Hey, you played fantastic in the playoffs. Just fantastic in the playoffs. I thought when we beat the Saints, we were destined to go to the Super Bowl and then lose the Super Bowl. Because that's just how we do. Oh, I got you. The no-look play. That's right. That was crazy. He took the no-look play and took it to a different level. Could you imagine being the Miami's quarterback, though? Just crazy to be Miami's quarterback. You're Ryan Fitzpatrick having a great year, and then he gets pulled for Tua to start. And now Tua's been pulled twice in the last, 4 games for Ryan Fitzpatrick to play. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know what those coaches are doing to their quarterback. I would hate to be Tua in this situation. I applaud Fitzpatrick for being a heck of a teammate. If I was Tua, I'd be upset. But you see Dwayne Haskins got cut today? I'm not sure what happened with that either. Was he being a bad teammate or what was going on? That was crazy to me. Yeah, Fitzpatrick is having one of his best years in his career. Fitzpatrick he was having a really good season. And I can't tell you that Tua has been terrible. I don't think Tua's been bad. But, okay, Haskins just sucks. Well, I'm happy for Alex Smith. I will say that. I'm happy to see him. His injury was horrific. That was really depressing to watch Alex Smith get out the way he got out. But, it's no different than many years ago when Kurt Warner took over for Trent Green. That injury was terrible, and obviously Kurt Warner never lost his job after that. The greatest show on turf, that was a fun team to watch, too. For Matthew Stafford, he's got the best stats for being the worst quarterback, right? Yeah, he's not the worst quarterback, but you know what I mean. He's got great stats, but that's tough. That's tough. All right. We're so far 190K in. We've got 293s. Hopefully we can pull a couple more. That would be nice. Did you pull any yet? No? Have you pulled any 91s?
Yeah.
That's good. Love these 81s. Now, Burrow, didn't he rip everything in his knee? I thought Burrow ripped everything in his knee. I think Burrow might be in trouble. But hopefully not. Hopefully Dak comes back too. Dak, I mean, I feel bad for Dak because he's kind of getting hosed over there in Green Bay. Or not Green Bay, Dallas. Sorry, Dallas. They should have given him a contract. They should have given him a good contract. The dude carried the team. The Cowboys suck. They're terrible. They still have so much talent. That's the thing that kills me. So much talent. But how does Adam Gase have a job yet? If you're a Jet fan, I apologize. But how the heck does he have a job yet? They fire everybody around him but him. There's another Tyler Bass. All right, I'll take a 91. So far it's been okay. 293s, 391s. A lot of 81s, unfortunately. You think so, Lewis? Wednesday or Thursday? I know they've talked about. I know there's some stuff on the schedule, but I haven't looked real close. I think they're supposed to release all of the Ghost of Madden players are coming. All the Ghost of Madden players are supposed to be released by Thursday, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, the hinted in top court.
A new LTD tomorrow? Okay, well, that's fine. I'll roll tomorrow, it's fine. We'll find a way to get profit no matter what. Just sometimes it takes a little bit of luck.
The little thing in the top right corner with the hint for foot. See, that's the lucky one.
LTD Mahomes? That would be nice. If they were to have an LTD Holmes, I'll be so... No, I don't want an LTD Holmes. I'll be honest with you. I'd rather have him part of a set because then all my little 88 Mahomes will sell better. LTD will kill me. They did, but people are still going to want Mahomes. It's Pat Mahomes. I mean, they need to make him a strong arm because I see him more as a strong arm quarterback personally. But I'm hoping to see something. ZZ, I have 13 million right now. Right now I'm rolling about 2.3 million worth of training. So I had roughly 15.3 million coins earlier. Yeah, they gave Mahomes improviser or something, right? That's like the worst archetype. Oh, the AP thing is coming tomorrow too, right? The AP change. I'm gonna have to put one more. All right, Brennan, everybody. I think the AP change goes from 10 to 12. All right, Diamond Boy, how do you only have 50K coins? You got to answer me. Have you done your Legend solos? I think they're worth it, but with 50K coins, you can't just spend them like that. That's going to be a waste. You're going to have to get super lucky to pull them. Yeah, Xavier Howard should have them. Xavier Howard should have a new card. So should Mahomes. I'm shocked that they don't, but, I mean, how does Justin Jefferson not have a future card? I mean, the dude is a monster. But I'm just thinking he's going to come out for Team of the Year. Or Rookie of the Year, whatever it is. But anyways, Diamond Boy, Legend solos, get your coins up. Have you done Vic? Have you done Bo Jackson? Have you done Deion Sanders? Any of the new ones that came out? Sean Taylor. I'll be honest, Sean Taylor, when he first came out, his Legend solo, his Legend, or his power-up was like 200K. Unbelievable. Now, it's obviously not that anymore. Not even close to that, actually. It might be under 5K now. I don't know. Last time I checked, it was 8K. J.C. Jackson. Not sure who J.C. Jackson is. Oh, okay. Legend Souls, and the next thing would be flipping. Flip low cards. Flip like 80, 81s. Look at the unfiltered price first and then flip them for the... Buy them at the filtered price and sell them for the unfiltered price. Everybody's saying Barry Sanders, but do you think Barry Sanders really? Lawrence Taylor, I definitely think. I've stacked up on him. But Barry Sanders? Oh, J.C. Jackson, okay. I didn't even realize that, Cuddly. I watch a little bit of football, a little bit of the Vikings. The Vikings are terrible, so I kind of quit watching. Fantasy football went terrible this year. Yeah, everybody's saying Barry Sanders is getting a 50 card. Oh, he was. I think you told me this last time. Why was Jerry Rice and Chad Johnson also with Deion Sanders for this promo on one of the pitchers? I mean, I don't know. Somebody, I heard Jerry Rice was super cheap, his legend card. I might have to stock up on them. He's a route runner, right? If he's a route runner, that's definitely worth. Barry Sanders gets a 50 card. Is he going to be the first running back that gets? Is he going to be the first running back that gets? Human, is it Jukebox? No, not Jukebox. I can't remember the dang name. Oh, Human Joystick. There it is. Yeah, Joystick. If he gets human, I know I stocked up last year on just before they released the cards. I looked at all the agility stuff like CMC and stuff like that. I stocked up on a bunch of different running backs just before they released the cards, and I just made bank because Human Joystick was unbelievable last year. Now this year with the AP stuff, it's terrible. I like the AP, but I don't like the AP at the same time. 74K training left. Then we'll get into the boring part of trying to figure out which one we're going to roll. You got to figure out how to put music into this stuff without getting copyrighted. Any of you guys know how to do that stuff? I don't know how to do any of that stuff. Still rolling. 330K worth of training takes a long time. I didn't, Cuddly. I pulled Kendricks. When's the next one open for the 16 to 20 rewards? Is that tomorrow or is that Thursday? What's today? Today Monday? You pulled Simmons out of a late pack? Holy cats. Good work. My son pulled Simmons out of Zero Chill pack, I believe it was. He got super lucky, one of his random coin packs. So far, I've only pulled Kamara, only once. And that was actually on stream, so hopefully we get that kind of luck again. All right, a 93. Nice. 59 more K, and we're good to go. We'll see how much. With 330K training, hoping to pull 660 or more. 1,000 snow, that's kind of the hope. Yeah, Kelly, I'll be honest with you, that was fun. I don't like to stream a whole lot because I don't think I need to get music in the background. There's just some stuff I need to do to make it more entertaining. But You guys made it fun that day. I'll be honest with you. You guys made it fun. And we got 161 subscribers. We're 39 away from the next giveaway. We'll see what card comes out at that point that we need to get. We'll try to make it 300 to 400K card again. Should you sell your Vic for 500K? My answer is always going to be yes. And the reason is because as soon as the 50, if you did the 50 solos, which a lot of people are doing, you're going to get that free card anyways. And so I'm assuming Vic's going to be in it. It brings up a next question. Is it going to be 96s this week, or is it going to be 97s? I mean, I wouldn't put it past EA to put it to 97s to make people spend more money. But I'm hoping it's not, because I think they're going too fast. I think they're basically trying to kill the game just after. I think they're trying to kill the game or have the game basically be done with content shortly after the Super Bowl or after Easter. Easter is one of the best promos, at least it was last year. That Easter promo was fantastic. There's another 93. All right. Got 43 more K now. You did none of your 50 challenges? Then you probably, I would highly suggest you do them. They take forever. I do hate them, honestly. But a free card, I have to do it for the free cards. That's how I got Anthony Barr. I know I'm an idiot for taking Anthony Barr because he doesn't play, but I had to do it. Yeah, I think so too, Mike. I just hope that they don't. Hope that they don't. So if you guys had to take an educated guess, and this is, or not even an educated guess, there's an Odell Beckham, all right. I think that's 4 or 5 now. I like it. How do I have so much coins in training? Well, if you go through my YouTube videos, it basically you can see right from start to finish, and that's the one thing I liked about YouTube is I kind of wanted to check and see my progress as I go, and it kind of tells you exactly how I did it. I had 8 million coins prior to this promo, and this promo I've killed it with everything. I mean. But you could do a lot more math. You could do a lot more. It's more analytical. The rerolls and stuff like that are not hard to profit on if you know what you're looking for. And you have to have a little bit of luck, unfortunately. But if you try to roll with 100K, you're probably going to lose. I mean, it's kind of like in real life. The rich get richer, the poor get poorer kind of a thing. Even though the government just passed a stimulus plan, it really... I mean, the rich don't need it, so they're just going to bank it anyways. The poor, they absolutely need it. No, Tomford. The poor absolutely need the money, and they're going to spend it, so they're not going to ever really see it anyways. And hopefully, I don't know. Rich get rich, poor get poor. That's just how it works. But I do show you, Lois, in other videos, I do show you how I did it. Is Tyler a mod? No. Yeah, Adam, see, you're smart. That was good. It was if you had a lot of training to start, you were good to go. And that's what I had too. I had like 300,000 training. I'd have to go back and watch the video, but I'm pretty sure I had close to like 300,000 training, and I pulled the 85 pluses. Thinking back on it, I shouldn't have done that, but I did the 85 pluses, and I pulled, literally my first time I pulled 7 93s. And I thought, this is going to be awesome. And then all of a sudden they nerfed something to where you couldn't pull hardly any 93s anymore. It was just terrible. There's another 93, all right. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. And so my son just rolled all of his training. We're going to check and see what he got here. He's doing it all right now. He'll wait for me to do all the analytical stuff after I'm done rolling mine. 10K left, and we could finally get into the boring stuff and figure out which is better. You made around 600K. Yeah, I know, Cuddly. I don't know if you were watching my videos at the time. I probably messed up with that whole thing. But the truth is everybody still profited. I mean, for the most part. If you didn't profit, it's probably because you bought 5K of training and rolled it and said, oh, my God, I lost. So, yeah, it is what it is. I stocked up for it because as soon as they showed the rerolls that night, I knew, training prices are going to skyrocket. That's just what happens. I don't ever recommend selling your team. Like I said, I'd go back and watch some of my flipping stuff and just flip for a little bit. Whether that's 80-81s to make peanuts at a time or more. But all right, let's go ahead and let's take a look at how much snow we got. I'm hoping, I know Cuddly, you said 675. You want to change your opinion on that? I'm thinking I might have hit the 700K mark. I don't know, it's going to be tough. We're not even going to look at the 93s so far. We got 193 so far. There's 293s, 393s, 695, okay. 493s. We're just going to do some simple math quick. And then I will check and see what I do. If I get, I'll be happy with 695, honestly. So that means that would have been, the training would have been worth it. All right, let's check and see what that is. That's 238K. I'm going to write this, just writing stuff down here. All right, so we got to go here. So far we're at 238, and we didn't do our 93s yet. We might be okay. We might have done okay. We went there a long time without getting at 93. I could check and see how much I would make if I just sold all these directly. I should do that too. All right, that's another 294. Oh, I think we're gonna be way higher than. Did I mark a 93? Uh-oh, let's go back and check. No, I did. You're right. Good call. Good call. All right, so now it's 263. So let's change that. 238 plus 263. All right, so we're at 501 right now. Good call on that. Good. Better eyes than I do. All right, plus 31,000. Oh, no. So we're at 532,000 right now. All right, let's go check and see how many 90. Does he jump? That's a great question. That's the first thing I thought of, too. Why do that? So we got 6 93s out of the deal. So that's 192. Are any of those super expensive? So that's 724,000. That's what we got. 724,000 snow. All right. Well, we need to check and see if any of these actually go for a decent amount. If they go for a decent amount, then we just sell them outright. We didn't pull a George Kittle, so that kind of sucks. They all go for basically the same. So snow value on these right now, about 120,000, all of them. Snow value right now is at about 3.75. And so 724K snow, that is so we more than doubled it. So buying the training at 6.36 actually ended up being really good. So we end up buying, we actually got the snow for much cheaper than that. All right, let's trade them. Let's sell them all. Now, in a perfect world, the simple thing would do, the simple thing to do would be to sell your 81s and 83s because their snow value is usually pretty low. But yeah, we're going to sell these all. Quick sell them all. And then we'll go into and check and see what the other stuff is. How much how much snow did you get?
559.
How much?
559K.
559. How much training did you use?
313.
So you got lower. You might. So my son actually pulled 500 what?
559.
559,000 snow, and he had 313 training, 313,000 training. So technically he would have lost. He wouldn't have got to that 2-to-1 ratio. So in those situations, I sometimes will just look at selling all the cards. Just selling the cards outright. Did you pull any 93s? You didn't pull one 93. Holy cats. You got terrible luck. Seahawk fans. The problem with Jamal Adams is now you can't use the safety Jamal Adams. That's what I think is stupid. I mean, I just don't understand that. What did I buy for training? Autumn, I bought 88s and 89s. Uh, 88s for under 17K and 89s for under 25K. And then I filtered by team. All right. We got 779,000 snow. Now we're going to go through a bunch of analytical stuff. I apologize. This is going to probably be a little bit boring. But I got to check out a bunch of things here. So in theory, I got to make sure I got to get my exact 724. So I have to get my exact mark of what these out of position rolls or these rolls will cost me. So I spent 315,000 training. I got 724,000 snow. So that's about 2.3. Yeah, 2.3. So actually I'll do the exact math. 724,000 divided by 315 400. That comes to 2.2. So 2.29, all right. So now we're going to take 6. That's 2.29. 2.29. That was actually good value for training to snow. I pulled really well. I like it when I pull well. So now we're going to take 6.36. That's what I bought the training at. 6.36. We're going to divide it by 2.29. Which comes out to 2.7. So essentially I bought my training for 2.7. So we're going to round it up to 2.8. So I got lucky, where my son did not. My son actually probably spent a little bit more than that. So 2.8, that's what my rolls are. So now we're going to check and see. So like I said, you have to do all that stuff in order to come up with the first part. So we're going to look at zero chill, which I won't do anyways, but in order to do this roll, it would cost me 2.8, so it would be costing me 8,960 just to do that roll. So I'd have to get 8,960 on average to profit, right? We're not going to even look at that roll anyways, though. Let's look at out of position, 5,500. We're going to times that by 2.8. We're going to get to 1540. So 15,400 is what we're looking at. What are you going to do? Okay. 15,400. So then we'll look at out of position here in a second, but I got to check out these other ones. Ghost of Future be 10,500. Times that by 2.8. That equals 29,400. So that's what the minimum That would be my break-even spot if I pulled their lowest number there. I don't remember what the 88's going for. I can't remember who it is, but I'll look it up in a second. 89's 14,750 times 2.7. We're looking at 39,825. So that would be my break-even spot there. And then the last one, the big one, 21,000 times 2.8 is 58,800. All right, so that would be my break-even spot there. Now, yeah, Mingo goes for a lot. I noticed that. What did I buy training for under 7? 88 and 89s. Search by team. Adam, I'm a head coach. I don't know if I know I said that last screen, but I'm the head coach at our local high school. My favorite player growing up, and I have about 150 of his cards yet, it was Reggie Miller. I am a huge Pacer fan. Huge. When Reggie Miller played for them. Not as much anymore. I'm not a huge fan, but huge Pacer fan. I'm a huge basketball nut in general. But, yeah. All right, so now I'll go back here. Joke, yeah. Yes. When Reggie Miller did that to Spike Lee, oh yes, we have a few games on, what's it called? We have a few games on disc, like the 5 most memorable games for Reggie Miller, and I have that one, or him scoring 11 points in like 9 seconds, 7 seconds, whatever it was. Unbelievable. The dude was unbelievable. It's too bad somebody burned his house down in Indianapolis. I don't know if you knew that, but yeah. All right. Let's check out the 88s. I want to check out the prices. I really want to do one of the ghost rolls just because I want to see if I can get one of the new guys, but we got to be smart about this too. So 88s first. So 88s. Ghost of Madden. Who was the 88? DeAndre Swift. Gosh. That's right. I remember. So halfback we'll see his lowest price. His lowest price is 18, so that would be a huge loss. Let's check out the next guy, Xavier Rhodes. He's 27. So he's kind of a big loss too. All right, let's check out the 90 then. Jamal Dean, that is for the future. So he would be a decent gain though. So he would kind of counteracts the other guy. All right, so look at fullback here for this lowest one. So 48K. That's about 15K loss every time. Son of a gun. It's a little bit of a loss. Gosh, I can't remember who the other guy is. I'll check. Oh, Kyle Juszczyk. No, that's that one already. Oh, Cam Newton's the other one. That's right. Cam Newton's it'd be like a 7K win. How much was his? Can we counter that one? His price really plummeted. It's like a 15K loss, so you'd have to really pull well. You have to really pull well. What's the likelihood of pulling? No. So for him, it'd be like a 10, 12 point. It might still be the future. This one, 8K. You'd have to pull Juju's to do the future. I mean, otherwise you're pretty much not going to do anything. Eric Hendricks at 110. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Autumn. That's what I'm thinking too. Out of position does look like it's the best. I'll check the out of position prices. I really kind of wanted to go, so. See, Kyle Wilmers. So, Fitz is about a 12,000 gain if you pull Fitz. And yeah, I'm going through the process, Adam, of what I do every single time I'm going to do a reroll because I want to minimize risk. And right now, future is looking not good. What? Oh, darn it. So Fitz is a 12,000 gain every time you pull him, but Kyle Juszczyk is like a 16,000 loss every time you pull him. That's a huge loss. But it is, I mean, you pull 1-1 and you pull one Atwater and you're good to go. Let's check the 91, let's check the 91s one more time. That's Cam Newton, present. 46 is not going to sit there. So 55, you're profiting about 11K on Cam Newton. On the 89, I think it's Jamel Dean, right? No, it's Xavier Rhodes. Sorry, Xavier Rhodes. You're losing. For it looks like though both of those are pretty much the exact same. Pretty much the exact same. DeAndre Swift. On this one, you're losing at about 12,000 every time you pull him. The 90s are, what's his name? That's Jamel Dean right there. So any of them, if you pull the lowest, you're losing about 11 to 13K right now. This one you're gaining about 7. So future's out. Future's out. Yeah, that's what I recommend for my kid to do. Austin is he didn't. I did, Kelly. Yeah, I might choose present over pass right now, but future's 100% on. What are you gonna do? Are you just gonna sell them all directly? How much?
20.
Well, that's not terrible.
Yeah, but that's like 160 cards.
That's true. All right, let's check and see out of position. The good thing about out of position is those new packs, those new ones that came out. Those new ones are worth a little bit. That's the one thing I will say. I don't know if he is now, but he used to be anyways. So let's check 84s. So right now, out of position to break even is 15,000. Obviously, Lynn Bowden is not going to be that guy. But it depends on how many. So 6,000. Robert Woods is a tight end, right? 6,000. What's Mingo at? Mingo's at 9,000. So that's 3 of them already way below. Check 87s. Avello. See, he's just a little bit above break even. Is it just him? Yep. He's a little bit above break even. Gronk is above that. I gotta be punter and kicker. That's right. So he's below break even. So we have 5 cards that are below break even with 2 cards that are above break even right now. And so that means the rest should be above. So out of position might be the move as long as you don't pull a ton of those low ones. Halfback. 42K, that's a decent profit. What was her card? So that's a 25K profit. That's about a 25K profit. And he's more than that. If you're going to do rerolls, do out of position. If you're not, sell all your cards, but. So those look good. Let's check the 93. Mike Evans, 16. Not terrible. I think this is the move. There's only 3 cards that are below break even, and then 2 of them are basically close to break even. So, and then you get a chance at this guy right here, Quentin Nelson. So what do you guys think? You think that's the move? What's hurt? Is he a running back? Is he an 84? I forgot all about him. $12K. So there's 4 cards under break even. So what do you guys think? You think out of position's the move? In my estimation, out of position is probably the move. I think you minimize your risk as most. You only have 3 cards that are 100% under break even, 2 cards that are right at break even, and then what? 493s, 490s. So that's 8 cards plus the 187 that's above. So you're looking at 9 cards that are above. So you really have 11 cards that you can basically profit on. Yeah, 1 Nelson, I agree. But when you spend $2.3 million, you need more than 1 Nelson. But yeah, all right, let's go with that. I think that's probably the move. DK Metcalf is still in packs too, isn't he? I think DK Metcalf's always in the packs. So pull 1 DK Metcalf and you're doing real well. So 779K worth of snow. That is a lot of snow. But I think we've narrowed it down to that's our least amount of risk. No, he's out. Son of a gun, they took him out? No, that's so dumb. But, all right, that's fine. Let's do it. We'll do it all into this, see what happens. We're trying to get back 2.3 million coins, so. Hey, that's a good start. That's a good start. See if we can keep that going. Nope. 700 and whatever snow, that's a lot of snow though. So, but I think we minimize the risk. I think we should profit out of this. I don't think there's any way we don't. But we'll see. You never know. If I pull all 84s, I guess we won't. I think that Quentin Nelson really kind of puts it over the top though, even though I think he's probably super rare. Jesus, I need to stop. I probably should stop and go to a different set at this point. I think we've taken all of our luck, threw it into our first 5 or 6 packs, and now we're good. I'm telling you, Lois, man, the rich get richer. I'm telling you. You think so, Cuddly? I should take a look at that. Let's take a look at that afterwards. Let's take a look at it all. Let's take a look at it. I mean, my son didn't pull very well. I'll be honest with you. He pulled 2 million coin worth of training also, like I did. And he got 500 and some odd thousand snow. So he didn't get that 2.1 ratio, the 2-to-1 ratio that I like to get. And so even when you pull bad, you can still break even, basically. If he was to sell all his cards, which is 160 of them, by the way, he would have only lost 20K. So there really isn't, like, even 20K for the chance of being rich is worth it, in my opinion. But I think he's going to do the reroll. Goodness gracious, what is going on here? Just give me a Quentin Nelson, too, while you're at it, please. Putting these cards up will suck. I'll have to use the app for putting up the cards. And it will take a little bit of time to sell. But I expect we'll go after this. We'll check and see what our profit would be or loss. I mean, it could be a loss. Like I said, we got to make up 2.3 million coins. And that's with all my gold still in my inventory, by the way, from that All Pro packs. So, I mean, that's kind of a bad estimation. It probably wasn't 2.3. It was probably like 2.1, 2.2. There's another Patrick Ricard. Well, I mean, you, Cuddly, you know, bro, you've been around. You've watched both streams now. And you know that if you buy cheap, you make profit every single time. And the best part about this is the profit margin can be huge if you pull halfway decent. If you don't pull halfway decent, you're going to lose coin, but that's just everybody does that. So you're buying 93s for 95 right now? Goodness gracious. That's a good price. That's a good price. Let me check the snow value on that here. 95. That's a 2.9 value. That's great. That is a really good price. Now I just hope that you make a little bit of coin back. They finally allowed us to play basketball starting on next Monday, so it's going to be a great day. We've had a lot of success since I've been here. Can you do this in smaller quantity? You can, but there's more risk to it. There's going to be a lot more risk to it. And the reason there's more risk is because you're dependent on your luck going well. I should have, Justin. Yes, I should have. When you roll training, you should sell your 81s and 83s. I did not, but I should have.
You don't sell 83s.
What?
83 to 3.5.
Okay. So my son is telling me right now the training value on 83s right now are 3.5, which means you don't have to sell them. And so, yeah, if you were to sell the 81s, what was the 81s at? Bad. What?
7.
Okay, so the 81s were at 7 for snow value. So I definitely would sell those.
So you sell 85s and 81s.
And he said sell 85s too, because 85s were high. What were 85s at?
5.7.
85s were at 5.7 value, snow value, so that would also be a sell. And so, according to my son, 81s and 85s would be a sell. And 83, because the value was low, would be a quick sell. So far, 900K. I think so. I don't see no problem with it. I mean, but Jay Goody, let me ask you this: are you willing to lose 100K? If you're not willing to lose 100K, don't be doing stuff. Don't be risking things, especially with the market being the way it is. It's so volatile right now. If you're willing to lose 100K for a chance of gaining 300K, definitely. But if you're not, then definitely not. I haven't pulled any of the new cards other than Jalen Hurt. Oh, I've pulled Villanueva too. I'd like to see a Quentin Nelson, though. That would be the card I'd like to see. Maybe 2 of them if I'm lucky. Yeah, if you're willing to lose, I mean, 100K, if you watched yesterday's video, you saw how easy it is to get 100K. I mean, it literally takes me less than 15 minutes to snipe the cards. Now, it does take an hour to sell the cards, sometimes longer. But that gives you an opportunity to do other things, play solos, play head-to-head, go play a different game, go outside, run around the block, do something. You don't have to do this. I like to, after I'm done sniping, I like to go work out and then come back down and check things out. So far, we've pulled like 3 or 4 93s, I think 3 of them. It's been pretty good so far out of the first, 120, 100, or 200K worth of snow. We got a lot of snow left to go. And then I'll just do some quick math to see if we profited. And then I'll probably go back to maybe sniping some 88, 89s if we profited a decent amount. I'm kind of sad to see the prices a little bit lower today than I'd like. But yeah, if you buy 93s for 100K, I think that's a pretty good price. 93s as in snow 93s. I can tell you here, let me get my math out. 93s for 100K, I'm talking snow guys now. For snow, that's a 3.125 value. That's a decent value. If you were to buy 93s for training at the same kind of value, and I look at a 2-to-1 training to snow. So you'd be looking at, let's see here. You'd be looking at buying them for 93s for training way below that. Now the chances of you buying the training and then doing the 81 plus reroll, sometimes you're going to get more than a 2-to-1 value. Sometimes you're going to get less than a 2-to-1 value. But on average, is about 2-to-1 is about what I would say I get. Today I was almost 2.3, which is great. I rolled 315K training into 724,000 snow, but I pulled a lot of I pulled like 693s out of that. I don't know what is going on. I get super lucky for whatever reason. How many 93s have you gotten?
None.
I think you need to just start over. Reset your machine. You pulled a lot of 90s?
Yeah.
My son's pulling along with me right now, doing it on his own. We're hoping he can make his 2 million coins. I don't know, though. What training pack you pulled a 4K? I pull the 81 plus 0 chill with training. Seems like that's by far the best value at this point. What are you getting the training for, Adam? You seem to find all the tips and tricks. I can never get, I don't know, PlayStation must be harder, or I just suck at getting training. Yeah, I buy them for under 25K. That's what I buy them out of. That's a 6 point something value. Yeah, 25K is 6.9 value. So 93s for snow might be better, but especially if you're getting them for 95K. Wow. 500K training and not 193. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I agree, Adam. That's the one. I was searching by teams, and nearly, I would say, every 2 to 3 refreshes, and I literally scrolled through every team. Minus, there's a couple teams that really suck. Nice, David. Nice. I think, Nathan, that's fine, but you have to ask yourself, are you willing to lose? If you're not willing to lose, then you shouldn't do it. It's all about how about you want to do it. To me, $1 million's enough. But I go big or go home kind of a thing. I mean, if I'm gonna do it, I'm pulled a lot of Jalen Hurts here in a row now. Now I'm due for a 93 here soon. I'm due for, I think, a Quentin Nelson. I think that's who I'm gonna pull soon. Okay. I knew it. I knew it. It's not a Quentin Nelson, but hey, it'll work. It'll work. How much coin you got right now, Cuddly? David, no. You sell. And then you go back to buying cheap again. If he's cheap enough to where you'd buy him, then you need to. Then he's not worth selling at that time. Then, if you get what I'm saying. At some point, you got to cash out, or you're going to lose, right? If you keep doing the re-roll, eventually you're going to lose. You have to stop at some point and make sure that you're buying the stuff cheap enough. It's up to you, Jay Cody. I buy training. And the reason I buy training is because I like to do the reroll. And when you do the 81 plus reroll, there's an opportunity for you to really go crazy on making the snow value better. And so, it adds another step to it. However, if you buy training, let's just hypothetically say, like I bought training today at 6.3. I average about 6.3. If you don't like how much snow you got, so if you don't get that 2-to-1 ratio, most of the time you could just sell all those 81 pluses, which could be a lot, and you'll break even or make a little bit, right? If you get that 2-to-1 value, if you spend, I hope you understand what I'm saying. It's hard to explain, but if you spend 100,000 training, you hope to get 200,000 snow. That's what you want. If you get less than that, you need to look at selling those cards outright. If you sell those cards outright, you usually break very close to even or profit. And that goes if you make 220,000 snow out of that 200. To me, now I'm playing with house money type of thing. I just got a lot of free stuff. But if you were to go out and sell all that, you would make profit. But now we're talking about selling a lot of stuff. And so I just take that money and I just redo it again into the snow, and then from snow I just re-roll again, but it's all based on what re-roll I think is the best option for me to profit. And if I can find the best option and I can profit, we're good. Sniped an 89 for 18K, yeah, that's good. I got a couple 88s today for like 8K. I think people are opening all pro packs, and that's usually pretty common for all pro packs. And so, yeah. I mean, my all pro packs, they came out okay. They were pretty decent. I didn't mind them. It does, Cuddly. You are right. You are right. But I mean, what in life is easy to just make cash hands over fist? You get what I'm saying. Like even the sniping or the flipping stuff takes time for it to sell. And so it's not real. I mean, it's quick, but it's not quick. Everybody wants this get-rich-quick method, and unfortunately, just like real life, it doesn't happen. But in just like real life, minimize your risk as much as you possibly can. And so I'm hoping they have re-rolls for the playoffs. The playoff thing, that should be coming up, in 2 weeks? That'll be nice. That'll be when Mahomes will get a card, by the way. It's probably in playoffs. That's my guess. So that'll be fun. I'll be able to make some videos based on then. Yeah, see, Justin, aren't you destined to lose then? Tell me how that goes for you and let me know. Because I would assume, when you mean L's, do you mean like the lower ones that are like the 81s right now that are like 7 snow value? I agree. The game, I agree. I think 97s this week for, if they have 97s, even 96s last week for the 50 was a terrible idea. I think is completely terrible. This week, Weekend League was tough, though. I don't know if any of you guys played Weekend League this week. Holy crap, did I struggle. Oh, okay. I like doing rerolls because there's a chance that you can gain a lot, but there's also that little opportunity to lose. But it's fun. Yeah. Okay. My son's finally done with his rerolls. Now he's going to add up all his numbers and see. I'm assuming that if he would have sold all his cards after the 81 plus, since he didn't get to that 2-to-1 ratio, he would have lost 20K, which out of 2 million, 20K isn't anything. And so, and he actually rolled really bad out of the 81 plus. That was actually very surprising. So we're checking to see. Now he went and did the out of position reroll, so we're hoping he can make up hopefully he can make up that 20K, but I think it's going to be tough. But we'll see. He's adding up all his numbers right now. This guy's calculator out and everything. Does that work for you, Justin, when you quick sell Chad and Woods? Like, does that work for you? 84, how much does he sell for? 84. What is he, like 8K, 6K? Let's say he's at 6K. It's a 4.2. Let's hope. I pulled a lot of Robert Woods too, apparently. Got to be getting close to that point of hitting a higher one again, right? We have not pulled one Quentin Nelson yet. Who is the other guys? Who was the 90? Oh, Ricard. I did pull him. But I have not pulled one. I've not pulled one Quentin Nelson. This is unbelievable. Okay. So yeah, Justin, I add up all my numbers on the way because I want to see. I mean, in order for me to post anything on YouTube, this is why it's not posted on YouTube. I'm just streaming it live so you can see it live. Because I'm not 100% convinced that everything is profitable today. The prices are going down for whatever reason. And I just wish they would have put presents in the past. If they would put presents back in the store, people would have been buying presents. Therefore, snow would have went back up. But they didn't. And so I think it caused a little bit more of a crash than I expected. I know. Yeah, they do. What do you think will come on Thursday? You got any guesses? Are they going to have three new cards for Ghosts? Are they going to be limiteds like they are, or are they going to be sets? My gut says they're going to be sets, or they're going to be limiteds like these ones are, which I don't know if it's good or bad. I wish DK Metcalf was selling these. He should have been. I don't understand it. Yeah, that's the new store offers. I think were just the offers for the chill factor stuff, like these special offers right here. You know, they got to get their coin. I think those were the offers. DK, you think DK? You got to think that there's going to be something big, right? They have to end this off with a big bang, but they probably won't. What else is coming out? I'm going to trying to find the post here. We got 30th. We got a MUT draft update. That doesn't matter. 31st, new chill factor, tiers unlock. It goes to Madden release all programs and new Grouch challenges. With the first being the 50. The 50 will probably be huge. I agree, Justin. I've thought about that too. But it's so fun, man. It's so fun to roll. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It looks like I've only made 5K. I started the promo with 8 million. It looks like I've made 5 million, but I got all these cards now that I'm gonna have to sell. I might be up. I mean, I don't know. I might be up a lot more than I think. 146,000. So this is taking forever. So there won't. Yeah. Nice, Austin. Good work. 293 so far. But yeah, when you do this stuff, I mean, you have to be prepared. You might lose. I mean, it's just how it works. You just have to hope you can minimize the risk. 86s are, wow. See, Adam, I'm telling you, you got everything working for you. You got stuff figured out. What's that equal to training value, Cuddly? I could grab my calculator and check it out, but I figure maybe you could tell me. GK is a monster, Lois. I think you're a Seahawk fan, but I'm still waiting for Justin Jefferson to get like a 92. I'll tell you what, his 88 with Route Tech is a monster. But I had to change him out because he's just too slow at this point. But he gets open. He still gets open. But the corners now are unbelievable. 6.8, okay. Yeah, that's not bad. That's snow, though, right? You just got straight snow, didn't you? Or is that training? I think, Austin, I'm fairly certain you're going to profit. Training, okay. Yeah, 6.8, that's good. That's about equivalent to hopefully like 3.4 snow if you get that 2-to-1 ratio. Hopefully better. You had them all up? Okay. Oh, Jalen Hurd, I love this guy. I'm getting a million of them. This has got to be his best card, isn't it? Isn't his quarterback terrible? Hopefully I get another 93 sometime here soon. If I don't, it is what it is, but... Yeah, that's up to you, Austin. That's something obviously to take into consideration. You know, when Team of the Week comes back, which is after January 4th, right? Are they going to give Alvin Kamara an upgrade? I mean, I hope so. But who knows? They did give Tyreek Hill an upgrade, I guess, after he got his big card. Though they didn't really upgrade his main stat, his speed. Think about all the corners that have come out with this promo, though. Rod Woodson, Joe Hayden, and was the one that came out today, I think. Oh, Tre'Davious White. Kamara has to get a +1, but it is EA. It is EA. We got to be getting close to done, right? We can add up the numbers. It's going to take me a heck of a long time to figure this out, too. I'm pulling 84 after 84 now. No, I agree, Cuddly. I wouldn't be mad. I sort of wish I would have tried out Kamara after I pulled him that last time. I kind of wish I would have pulled him, or I wish I would have tried him. I did end up getting CMC. And Delvin Cook going to the bench, but I don't really see a whole lot of a difference between the two, other than the fact that you can get Backfield Master for 1 AP. And that's why I should have tried out Kamara. It looks like Kamara is just so much faster. There, Swerve, he's back. We're going to see here pretty soon what we got. How much coin we lost or how much coin we gained. One of the two. Final numbers, you got yours done? What did you get? You lost?
No.
My son finally calculated all his numbers. He did profit. But it's nothing to write home about. Nothing to write home about.
No, that's like K.
What?
It's like thousands.
So 2,000 or 21,000?
The number would be like. They got profit that's cool.
Oh, I got. So you profited about 100,000.
Yeah.
Okay. So he ended up profiting about 100,000. I must have missed something here. You broke even, Cudley? Better than losing. All right, let's go out of position. Let's check and see. Quarterback. We'll go this way. We'll look at it this way. All right. So we have 22 Lynn Bowdens. We're going to... All right. We're going to check it out. We got 6,700 times 22. No. This is going to take a while, guys, to add up all this. I got to put this all in spreadsheets and everything else to add it all up for me. Just to make sure, see what if we profit or not. Lynn Bowden, okay. So we got one Lindanian. That is not a very good price. We'll go 113 though. We'll say 113. So just in quarterbacks, we got 260K. Check our running backs out here. Oh, son of a gun, I went out of it. This is where I think we got $1 million Jalen Hurts. Oh, we got 2 Cordell Pattersons too. So let's check out Cordell Patterson. We got 2 of him. He's going for, we could probably put him up for 39, so that's 78,000. And Jalen Hurts, what are we looking at for him? We got 24 Jalen Hurts. And that's 12.5, nice. So that is 300,000 right there just in him. Plus what I say for this guy. So we got, well, we'll put him up for 40K. That should be fine. So we got 380K just in running backs. All right, let's check out the next one. Wide receivers. We got 2 Adoree Jackson. So we'll go up 115. So we got 230. just in him. Tight ends. We got 50 tight ends. Goodness gracious. So let's go with, we'll search by team here for a second. We'll go Steelers first. We got 10 Villanuevas. He's at 19, we'll say 19.5. That's 195K. All right. Bears, we got Mingo. So 9K. How many was there? We got 19 of those. So that's 171K just in him. Now, let's check. We got Robert Woods. 21 of him. Ooh, 4.2. We'll go 5,600. So just in tight ends, we got 483,600 so far in here. All right, we'll go back to all. Now we'll go to middle linebackers. We got 6 Gronks. We'll put them up for, I don't know, we'll put 20K is fine. So we'll go 120K. Defensive tackles, we got 10 of Ricard. That's a good one. So we got 400, we'll say 430K. So that's a good number. All right, now we'll check out the left outside linebacker. We got 7 Landon Collins, 38K each. 266K. Cornerbacks, we got 4 Julian Adams and 1. Did we pull Mike Evans as the first guy? That's unbelievable. That's 200K in Edelman's. No, 160K in Edelman's. Yep, 160K in Edelman's. It's crazy how we pull them first play. So 160K plus, we'll go 116. So 276,000. In corners, check out our punters. Go kickers first. 19K times 4. Only 76,000. Didn't get a lot of Chad Johnsons. They must have really lowered his odds. Whoops, forgot to check Roethlisberger. All right, punter. Looks like we have 7 Ben Roethlisbergers for 17K. So 119K. All right. Did we make coin? Did we not make coin? What do you think? It's going to be the question. It's going to take me a little bit of time to sell these guys, but do you think we made coin or not? $285,000. Okay. Okay. All right, let's check. Let's add everything up. So we spent $2 million on training plus the $300,000 for the all pro packs earlier. I still have a bunch of my golds and some of my low elites, but we're gonna see what we got here. So we're gonna add it all up. 260K plus 380K plus 230K. plus 483,600 plus 120 plus 430K plus 266K plus 276K plus 76K plus 119K. All right. Times that by 0.9. All right. I have the number. It's not surprising, really. Not really surprising because I added that 300K on because of the All Pro packs. And really, I only used a few of those cards for the training, and so I probably used about 100 to 150,000 coins of that. But I ended up getting 2,641,000. So after tax, after I sell it all, it'll be 2,376,900. So we're looking at essentially, if you count the 300,000 for the All Pro packs, essentially I profited 76,000. It's a lot of time to invest in this to get 76,000. However, I still have a bunch of those golds, and I can kind of show you that. I have a bunch of those golds yet, and yeah. So no, it's not, Cuddly. It's not. But it's fun, first of all. Second of all, you can take a look at all these cards I still have left, right? I mean, I still have a ton of cards that I didn't sell for training. And so I use some of the cards from the All Pros, but not really a lot. It sucks that you can't get on this. Sucks you can't get rid of this. But then you see my Darius Slay, my Patrick Mahomes collection. Slowly building. I'd say, Justin, I would say I probably... It's hard to say. It's hard to say, Justin, because I added the 300,000 I spent on All Pros into this, but you can see I have a lot of the cards left, right? And so, in theory, I probably spent... out of the 300K, I probably spend maybe 100, 150K. So a safe number would be I probably profited more than 76K, but since I added the 300K in there. What was your highest pull out of the All Pro pack? I don't know. I think I pulled a 90, maybe a 91, a couple 90s, something like that. But see, I added that. When I added in the value of the cards that I put into the training, it ended up equaling like 115K, something like that. Let me check. I have it written down. Yeah, about 120K worth of cards that I put into the training from the All Pro pack. So, which raised it up to 2 million for the thing. So I'm guessing I profited about 150,000 to be safe, but we'll just say 76 because I'm okay with 76. And the reason I'm okay with 76 is because that paid for my All Pro packs, and I still have all those golds. And all I have to do now is sell all these or put them into whatever set I feel like putting them in. And so they're all profit, man. That's why I like this stuff. It's all profit. I mean, I pulled a couple silvers, and that was it. Look at the 3 silvers, 4, 5, 6 silvers. So it don't matter to me. As long as I profit a little bit, I'll take it however I can get it. So now the fun part is selling all these cards. That's where you grab the app and you start selling them through there. But yeah, anybody else doing the rolls right now? How are you guys doing? You making profit, losing profit? Let's hope you're gaining. So Justin, when you were quick selling all that stuff, when you were quick selling all your old bigger cards, try to add that up into your numbers and see what you're getting out of it. That's really the way to tell. I don't post anything on YouTube before I know it's profitable. Like before I posted the first reroll stuff, when actually my subscribers went way up. I did it like probably 3 or 4 times before I posted it because I wanted to be sure that I wasn't posting something that was clickbait. And then the odds changed, so I quickly renamed the video because as soon as I renamed the video, people still did it and lost coin because the odds had changed. There's not much I can do about that. But it's unbelievable how fast on YouTube people jump down your throat if they lose coin. So, yeah. But it's okay. I understand. You work hard for your coin. You don't want it to go. You don't want to just give it up. But I also say don't blindly do anything, by the way. Do something that makes sense to you. But just like every other thing in life, if you can think of something and figure it out, you'll be ahead of the game. Agree and present. I'm putting up all the cards for sale here. Putting them up on my app. It's going to take a long time to sell this. Well, not a long time, but it's not going to be a short process, unfortunately. Hopefully people are trying to do sets. I didn't pull one Quentin Nelson. Could you imagine if I would pull one Quentin Nelson out of 700,000 snow? Do I think there'll be a blitz promo? What do you mean? Like, are you talking about July or January 1st? I don't. I do think they'll release cards that day, but I don't think there'll be another blitz promo. That's usually safe for the thing. Hopefully you'll start seeing pop-ups here as auction is sold. Hopefully you'll start seeing that a lot. It's going to take a while. Hopefully people are trying to put together the right outside linebacker, even though I believe that card, if you're a Seahawks fan, that's the only way that card really looks good. Patrick Ricard went up in price since the last time I checked. That's funny. That's funny, cuddly. Adam, I agree. I wish they would, but he does bring up a good point. These servers are so bad. How many times do you guys get kicked out of games? It's unbelievable. We're selling stuff already. I like it. I like it. We could probably... I mean, I made a little bit. Probably could get into the process. See, if I was making a video, I actually wouldn't leave that page until all of it was sold. That way I can have a huge screenshot of all the cards. But I figured I'd do it live so you guys can understand. Yeah, the green gift in the corner. I do remember that. But now there's like something else there. And so I wonder if they're kind of getting rid of it. So Autumn says training is super good in 86, 87. Let's take a peek. Let's take a peek. Oh, so this one, 7300 is 8. Actually, no, I have that written in wrong. Sorry. I was in the 85s. That's actually 5.6. Holy cats, that is cheap. What are 87s at then? That might be the move, Autumn. Can you imagine sniping? You're going to have to snipe like millions of cards. No, not millions, but hundreds. That might be just a snipe in itself. Trying to find an 87 here. There's an 87 for 13K. That's probably too high, huh? Check 13K. 7.2. That's not terrible. Oh, the Lions. Lions are looking rough. Can't do them. Too many cards on the market for them. 87s for 11K or under, huh? Buy 91 for less than 48K. How are you guys finding this stuff? 48K is a 6.7 valuation, so the 87s would still be better. 11,000 for 8. Yeah, that's 6.1 for 87s. That's a good price. That's a good price. There's a 10.6. Goodness gracious, you guys are on top of this. You guys are on top of this stuff. Look at that, 7,000. I don't want to buy them yet. I'm still trying to sell cards. I want to see if I get back over that 15 million mark. Oh, you guys are doing great. Holy cats. I just can't imagine buying this that many cards. It's going to take a long time. Let's get my cards back up there. Finally got some room again so I can go ahead and sell. Almost all my cards are sold, so that's good. Oh, Cordell Patterson went up a little bit. See, it's just it all fluctuates so much. It's unbelievable. Cordell Patterson, is he? I don't know. I don't remember what part of the collection is he. No, Julian Edelman's part of the Deion Sanders. Hey, since I wrote down my prices, the prices have went up just a little bit. Just finished all your week 14 challenges. Good job. All right. Chad Johnson went down a little bit though, unfortunately. 14K, that is cheap. We're going to put them up higher. Hopefully they still sell. Nope. Which one? What ones do you sell in quick sell in the 81 plus? I personally just quick sell them all because I don't want to take the time. But if you want to do it the most efficient way, I believe you would quick sell the 81s and possibly the 85s. 81s for sure. The 81s are fairly cheap. Let me look it up for you. We'll do a quick look. We will do a quick look. You can see the 81s right here. We're going to go based on that 4,600. So 4,600, it'd be a 9.2 value. That's definitely not worth quick selling. 9.2 is extremely high. And you try to sell it. I mean, obviously, if you want to filter it down and sell it faster, you can filter it down and sell it faster. I'll tell you the filter down price. Right now we're looking at the lowest being 2,800. $2,700. Let's put that in. So 2,700 being the filter down price. You're looking at 5.4. Yeah, definitely you still want to quit. You still want to sell that. Let's check out 83s. Left tackle, corner, center. Okay. So you got 5K on that one. It's 3,400. Yeah. Bills. About 3,600 for that. So that's a 3.6. That's definitely basically around quick sell. Let's check the 85s out. My son said 81s and 85s are sell, not quick sell. So we're just going to make sure, though. He's probably right. He's been doing this long enough. Middle linebacker, 12K. $9K. So, are people going to buy it at the filtered price, or are people going to buy it at the unfiltered price? So we're looking at about 10K probably. So that's a 5. So I don't repost a lot, to be honest with you. I don't repost a lot. Lucas, we've been just kind of messing around, trying different ways. We buying training for real cheap. You can get them real cheap right now. 86 is 87, 88, 89s, 90. You can get the training really cheap and then roll that into 81 plus. From there, it's up to you and what you want to do. I like to, if I roll 100,000 training, I like to get 200,000 snow. If I don't get 200,000 snow, I look at selling just the card straight outright. Because most of the time, I'm going to profit a little bit or lose a little bit, right? And then if I do get that 2-to-1, so if I get over 200,000 snow, I feel like I'm playing with house money a little bit. So then I'll go ahead and I'll roll. We did out of position. We felt like out of position was going to be least or the best method, we thought. And so I did end up doing it. I rolled 770,000 into it, and I ended up making roughly 150, 160 to be safe. But I counted my after all said and done from the start of the day to now, I'm going to profit 76K, and that's only because I'm counting my 300K that I spent earlier. If you want to share, you can certainly share. You don't have to if you don't want to, though. All right, we've got some more cards up. Genoa, you don't have 15K. You probably got like 15K coins. Come on, bro. It's up to you, Cuddly. It's up to you, man. I don't want you to come at me and say you lost me 1,000,000 coins. Oh, reached my limit again. What's Kyle Juszczyk's numbers at right now? Okay. Yeah. All right, Lucas. So we were talking about that earlier, actually. We were talking about seeing if Rod Woodson... We were talking about if Rod Woodson was actually... his set was worth it right now. And based on what you said, absolutely. Absolutely. But how long does that last, right? Because people are smart. They catch on to that stuff pretty quickly. So how long does that last? Did it all day yesterday, made 300K snow for 400K. That's awesome. That's a pretty good value, my man. Good work. Did you roll that snow? Because that's something I'm surprised, a specific YouTuber hasn't posted yet, because he likes to post stuff like that. Like if you get a card for free, you put it into a set, and all of a sudden now you have free coins, which to me isn't free. That's using your free card that you got. To me, that's not necessarily free coins, but I see that all the time on YouTube, and I just laugh. All right, selling cards. Pulled a 96 Seihow? Bro. The only bad thing is he's a linebacker, right? We all know linebackers suck. but you rolled 600. Did you just do, Cuddly, did you just do all of it in past? Lucas, it takes luck to win, man. It does. It is the truth. Did you sell all your cards?
Not yet.
We are still posting cards. Usually when I don't, I post them just a little bit above the lowest. Yeah, correct, Lucas. I agree. So I said from day one. If you invest 100 to 200K, you're most likely going to lose. If you invest a lot more than that, you're taking a lot of the luck factor out of it, and most of the time you're going to come out ahead. At 200 subscribers, we're going to do another giveaway. What should we do? I'm excited. I like giving away cards. That's awesome. I've given away a bunch of cards to my kids in the last 5 days. Given my son a Charles Woodson, and what else did I give you?
Ridley.
Oh, Calvin Ridley, and then the other son of Deion Sanders. A Kamara? Lucas, if it comes down to like 400K, done. But I can't, I guess I could afford a bigger one. Oh, Gronk has went up a little bit again. Nice. It's always a nice surprise when you're going to put up cards and you see the cards went up a little bit from what you said they were worth. Oh, reached my limit again. Son of a gun. In total, I got a 6.3 ratio. That's good. That's good. Now, when you roll that into snow, hopefully you get it. Now, I'll be honest with you. When I roll training into snow, if I don't get the 2.1, I seriously look at selling right away because I feel like I'm not going to make coin then. And so it's up to you and what you want to do, obviously. It's your decision and your coins. But, yeah. 92 Mac was 110 on Christmas. Wow. Any card under 500K. Maybe I'll just let them decide. Maybe a good idea. Maybe I'll just let them decide. Card of their choice, within reason. Within reason. If you want to Trace McSorley, I can handle that. That's for sure. Everybody loves Trace McSorley. My son pulled him in an all-pro pack the other day, and or not an all-pro pack, the legend packs with coins. I was going to make a video on it, but I realized that on his account I couldn't record it right. So, but he ended up pulling. I'm not even going to kid you. We did the 1.4 million coins in the legend packs. He ended up pulling Deion Sanders, 96 Deion Sanders. He sold him for $700,000. He made his coin back. I don't know how, because legend packs I think are a complete joke. But that's why I did them on his account, not mine. But that's why I gave him Charles Woodson and the other guy, Calvin Ridley. Because he's making a Raider / Falcons team. But I don't know how he pulled that off. Got lucky. Any of you guys use your coins for that kind of stuff? Now I'm still trying to sell here. Autumn, it goes in spurts. I'm telling you. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Hopefully you get luck, though. Hopefully it goes your way. Oh, I'm still at my limit. Come on, people. Legend packs are trash, especially since they raised them. So mad that they raised them. We're still selling cards left and right. Still selling cards. We've reached our limit, though, unfortunately. Before this promo is over, you need to what? To do this? What am I doing? Buy a bunch of those beasts. Oh, okay. I did make a video on that earlier. If you buy the beast and put them into you buy the beast, the snow, turn them into the beast. Turn them into the beast right here, and then put them into the 80. Was it 83? No, 82, 83? I don't know. Let me check and see what it is. But you're saying to put them into the 91, so you can put them into the 91, 92 for the next series. Yep, I gotcha. Yep. It's not a terrible idea. It's not a terrible idea. When is the next series, though? I don't think they've announced even anything on that. Exchange. Yeah, it's 83, 84. I did that for a few times, actually. I profited on this, but it takes, I don't know, it's just not as fun. But you do profit on it, I will say that. Do you think it'll be this Friday? They would give us a week. I think they would give us a week. I don't think it'll be this week. It'll be probably, maybe next week. Maybe the 8th. I could see the 8th. There's a coin method for Randy Moss. Is it? It has Geta players, right? Cookie, you've been sniping 82, 83 legends. Are you profiting off of that, Cookie? I mean, I could certainly try that. So that's the problem, right? That's why I don't depend on sets a whole lot. I would assume the next one would be power-up passes. I would assume so, yes. Did you pull anything good, Cookie? Like major good? I mean, I can certainly go ahead. Let's look at that. Actually, that's a good. We'll look at it and see. You need 5 for it, so let's go buy 10 and see what happens. Mostly 88 to 90. What am I looking to buy them for? $4,000, okay. And let's check. Newest is all right. We're in the newest. We're good. We'll buy 10. We'll try to get 10 and see what happens. That's not good enough. Ah, okay, Lucas. Okay. Yep. Makes sense. All right, so are we looking at for 4K or 45 to 4600? What's the max I should be buying them for? And we'll give it a shot. We'll see what we can do. Yeah, let's check that out then. It's a good call. So 20K. So we need to buy them for 5K, essentially. Or 4K, I mean. You made two, okay. Sold both. Lucas, that's an interesting idea, though. 50K snow, you open the snow with, you open the snow beast with all of it. That's a long time. Then you buy 1279. It's an interesting idea. That's why it's so much fun to stream, man. I get to see these, I get to hear other people's ideas on what they're doing. I like it. We'll buy it for 4.3, that's fine. We'll check things out a little bit. Maybe we'll get 5 and see what happens. Good. It took you about 2 hours, but if you made 700K in 2 hours, man, you've broke the game. That's really good. I would definitely be doing that. It's boring as all heck. I hope you watched a good Netflix or something else, or NBA or something, or football, whatever. I hope you watch something. That's why I like the rerolls, because it's been very profitable for me, first of all, but it's been it's fun with sometimes the opportunity to possibly gain. Yeah, I agree, Nathan. I've done that too. I did that. Didn't I do that in a video? I think I did. I think my son did that, Nathan. He's the one that told me about that. When stuff comes out, he sits on his PlayStation with a calculator and tries to figure stuff out while I try to figure something completely different out. And sometimes he comes up with stuff that is it's fire. But then by the time I get to it, it doesn't work anymore. Oh, these need to be filtered down even more. Son of a gun. There we go. There's some easy ones right there, Cookie. I just had to filter it down a little bit. I'm an idiot for not filtering it down even more. I'm one of those people that others profit off of, apparently. Well, we'll just keep checking this out. They're still on average for 4K, yeah. I might be close to that, and this is still 59 minutes, so we're good on the offense. That's funny. Oh, Adam, how'd you roll? Did you roll well? Hopefully you figured it out. Hopefully luck went back on your side. Cuddly, what'd you end up pulling up with, too? Did you profit or not doing the pass set? Still going? Okay. Did you pull any 93s yet? Please tell me you did. No, son of a gun. I swear the more people that do it, all of a sudden everything stops. It's like pulling 90. Just a 120 case, no 93s, okay. I agree, Lucas. I 100% agree. I think there's something to it. I know they say that they're odds. I'll be honest with you. I do the get it players. In the first season, I pulled way below the odds that were on there. Second season, I pulled way below the odds. The third season, which is this season, I did a couple of them, and I was so far above the odds. It was unbelievable. It says like 4.8 or something for a 92 plus or something, or 90 plus, and I pulled like 6. I also think that could be the case too, Justin. That's awesome, Dar. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I think it's Darze. But that's awesome. I pulled Kamara too, thank goodness. I thought about doing a YouTube series, just an hour a day of starting at absolutely nothing, starting with 0 coins, broken team, everything, and seeing how fast it would take, or how long it would take me to get to 1 million coins. And I would start with the legend solos and all that stuff, and then do get a players and so on and so forth. You pulled Simmons? Simmons is still in there? Why is Simmons in packs today yet? I don't understand why. Oh, he isn't an LTD. So DK is taken out of packs because he was an LT, or he was an LTD. That's so dumb. They should have just left them all in there. I mean, who cares? DK Metcalf at safety is not going to break the game. I'm having a hard time finding this last one. I think I need one more. I'll just take one for 40K or 4K. See, I haven't heard anything. It's not, and it's only 5 o'clock here, so I'm hoping. I'll just take this one. I think that's 5. I probably have more than 5 at this point. I want to pull 2 packs just to see. 1 pack is not really good. 2 packs probably isn't real good way to check and see if something works either. I agree, Lucas. I think they should leave them in until the end, because honestly, it's not going to make or break the game. How much should we spend? Okay, 11K, 15K. We spend roughly just under 20K. Well, Justin, you can't, honestly, yeah, you can't go. I mean, you pulled 500K coins, no 93s, and you broke even. Honestly, if you break even, in my opinion, it's a win. And the reason is because you have the opportunity to gain so much in the process. But if I broke even, I wouldn't post it on YouTube, because that's not how it works. That's why I wanted to roll it live, to make sure you guys saw live whether or not I gained or lost, and you saw that I gained just about 120 to 150,000, something like that. But it took me, what did it take me, like an hour and a half to do it? But honestly, I'll take it. If I can make 100K coins in an hour, I'll take it. And I did pull pretty well, though. Let's be honest, I did pull pretty well. Though I did pull 22 Jalen Hurts sets. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. So you did sell your 81s and 85s? Good call. Legends. All right, Cookies, this is the time. We'll check and see. We spent roughly 20K on those. Let's see what we got. I'm expecting to pull nothing, but knowing my luck, I'll pull fire. Nope, never mind. That's okay. That's all right. It happens. It happens. That's why you can't post anything like this onto YouTube, because it's so random. But it's probably no different than anything else. Is if I was to do like 20 of those packs, I probably profit, right? But that's okay. I'll take the training for it. Not a big deal. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. It's only 20K. I'm hoping my guys over there, Autumn and Cuddly, hopefully they make some profit here, though. They're doing big rerolls right now. Anybody else doing rerolls right now? Are you doing the Moss method right now, Lucas? Is Moss's power up staying high? I mean, I guess that's the main question. I pulled 24 Jalen Hurts. I'm just starting to put Jalen Hurts up now. $91 Bass. All right. Nice. Yeah. I agree, Jay Goody. I agree. It does take a while. That is true, Justin. You are right. The power up will stay high. I'm going to check it out, actually. We'll go take a peek. I haven't bought him yet. 554,000 snow. So you basically got to the 2.1 or the 2-to-1 ratio, so that was good. So if you were to sell just those direct cards, you would probably profit. I don't know if you'd want to do all the math on that, but I would say you'd profit a couple 100K. I would say probably close to a couple 100K. Yeah. I think the 81 plus, if you can get the training for cheap, the 81 plus is probably the best way. Not to re-roll it into the other stuff, but it's so much fun to do the other stuff. That's the problem, is it just kills you. It's gambling, and gambling is really, really bad. Even blackjack is super bad, even though the odds, you can play the odds right. Checking Randy Moss, that's right. Oh, goodness. Okay, which ghost are you doing? 80. 401K? Nice. 400, This went up. This used to be cheaper. Oh, 156 or 157K training, 191. Autumn, I'm sorry. I hope you didn't lose your shirt on that one. I thought I saw Moss at like under 400K yesterday. I could have been wrong. Buy around 50K snow, open snow beast. Once you have all the 80s, buy 12, 77 through 79. I'm checking out your little method here, Trey or Lucas. Checking it out. See how many 80s do you get with 50K snow? I'm trying to think here. It's 50. Was it 15? You get 125 80s? Jesus. So I'm assuming you need 5, that's why. So 5. Wow, that's a lot. That's 25. So then you're just sniping the... You need 61,000 snow just to do all 32 of them? Is that what you're saying? So you're making 152. Making 152 snow beasts. Okay, and then you got to snipe. So not just that, 61,000 snow. Yep, I'm doing the math right now, actually, as we talk here. And then you got to get 12 times 32. You need 384, 77 through 79s. Okay, so 384. You said under 1,000, so that's 384,000. 61,000 snow. Let's say that's roughly an 89 and a 90. So that's about 61,000. Holy shit, that is, sorry my language, that is a lot of profit, bro. It is really. It takes you about 450,000 coin to build it. That's it. Nice, Autumn, nice. So you're talking about making Randy Moss for 450,000 coin. Lucas, you might be onto something. I'm not going to post this on YouTube because this is you. This is all you, my man. I might do this tonight. I literally might do this tonight. How long does it take to do one? And is 77 through 79 reasonable? Is it actually like, can you possibly get it? Oh, we sold one card. About an hour per. But for 400K? I don't know. There's no way. Like, Lucas, I believe you, man. I really believe you, but it seems too good to be true. It seems to be way too good to be true. I'm going to look up the 77 through 79 right now. No, don't. I mean, don't. You're fine. We believe you. I mean, we already know superstars and stuff like that is super cheap. Snipe 77s while buying snow base. There's one for 1,200. 1,200. How much would 1,200 be? 12, no. Yeah, we need 384. So 384 times 1,200. That's 4,600. So you're still looking at literally making like 350. Dude. Justin, that's awesome. I don't know. Lucas, if this is real, like, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it just because. If this is real, I love you, man. If this is real. I don't know, like, it's going to take me forever to snipe these cards. It's going to take me for flipping ever. Or 384 of them. All right, let's go. It's going to take me a while. I'm definitely not doing this the whole time. I know, man. I believe you. I really believe you. Look at this. This is already... That's two. I do, Cuddly. I have a ton. But still, I'm going to snipe some just because. I want to... The thing is, I don't have 384 in my binder. I have some, but I don't have 384, so I'm going to just look for them. I want to see how realistic it is, and if it's not, I can still sell the card or sell the 86s. It's not cheaper to do by team. I'm testing something up, Antony. Okay. We'll check position then. I feel like there's gonna be over 100 on each one. We'll check. Yeah, there's too many. There's 42. What, I have like 4 so far. Oh, 450. Look at that one. Why would you put it up for that? God dang, you could have made at least 550 from it. Right. We got like, what, 378 to go. The problem with that cookie is we don't know if it's going to be that or not. Is there a 100% guarantee that it's going to be 86 or a 96? I don't believe it. I don't believe there is. If you can make, I mean, seriously, if you can make Randy Moss for 450K, I mean, that just sells power up and you're breaking even. That is a monster. Lucas, that is a monster. I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to get this done before when? Thursday when they announce the 50? God, I wish I didn't have to work so tonight. I had to work overnight tonight, and then work overnight tomorrow. But we're supposed to get a snowstorm tomorrow, so I might not be working, but that means I got to make up my hours anyways. Yeah, I agree, Lucas. Honestly, I'm also timing this to see if this takes literally an hour. This is probably the best coin method in the entire game. It's also the most boring. I'll be honest with you. Andy Isabella. Well, we're on it. We're on it. It's going to take forever just to snipe these cards, but my coin stack's not really going to ever go down. That's the great thing about it. What did you watch? I have to ask you, what did you watch while you were doing it? Does anybody know how to get music in the background of this stuff too, by the way? If I could get music in the background, I wouldn't mind streaming so much, even if it's copyright. I don't think I'd get banned yet. Yeah, explain the strat again, scene, James. Peaky Blinders? Okay. Explain this. Explain the strat, James. Is it to lose 100 to or 50 to 100 games? Now, by losing 100 or 50 to 100 games, how does that make it to where you all of a sudden win every game? I'm in Legend Division right now, so does that mean I have to drop all the way down back to the lowest? Start winning? I mean, you play coin bots. What? No, explain. Go into detail. Go into detail. Now you have to go into detail on this. And they quit out. My record's going to look like garbage, though. I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle that. I'm going to do that, though, too. I'm going to try that out, too. Pulled a 93 out of an 81. It's your call. What's it sell for, Jay Godey? Did you see them? This is the method I'm doing for Randy Moss. This is gonna take a good year. The bots go into games, quit and get 300. Well, Jesus, that might be the best thing for me to do then. Just quit out. All right, Lucas. Enjoy your supper. Do it on an alt account, huh? So you can't do it on your main account? Do you get banned on it, or what? Justin Houston, what's he sell for? You want to make sure that he's selling for higher than that little mark. I don't know what he's selling for. $115. Take your 10% tax off of that. How else did you pull? Did you pull pretty good? So you get 103 after. You'd get 103K afterwards, so that's pretty good snow value actually. 3.1. $900K coins for 300K snow. That's 3 to 1, or that's 3 coins. That's good. That's good value. That's real good value. You should be fine, Jake Godey. If you roll it into out of position, you should be fine. You can sell. You can sell Justin Houston if you want, but I probably would re-roll him just because I like to take risk. Risk within reason, anyways. Oh, the Ravens 77 through 79 is pretty terrible. '87s are the same price as '85. What? I suppose, and they should be, right? I mean, that actually makes sense. Because they go into the same set anyways. Any 85 through whatever. Jamal power up is at 27K. Why? Why would his power up be high? He got another card, but that card doesn't go into the power up. Yep. We'll be making Randy Moss for 450K. Isn't that going to be a beautiful thing? The time invested is a lot more, but I'm going to have a hard time selling him for that, though. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to want to keep the guy since I made him so cheap. I'm going to have to sit on my darn app when I'm at work, just sniping stupid golds. Just to try to get this done. Hopefully I don't get banned because I've sniped too many. And not really snipe, actually. This isn't anywhere close to sniping. I take care of mentally handicapped people overnight. They're usually sleeping, which is great. Yeah, you could buy it under 1K cookies. I'm buying them for up to 1,200 because it's not really much of a difference. Yeah, they're awesome. They have Down syndrome and stuff like that, traumatic head injuries so they're nonviolent. They're actually really cool. It's actually, amazingly enough, it's a job that I actually like. It's fun. I get to sit on my butt. Usually I get to sleep all night, which is perfect. But yeah, I can sit on my phone, do whatever. So, yeah. AJ Dillon, he had a heck of a game last night. No. No way, Lewis. I don't buy coins. I don't sell coins. You guys can do whatever you want, but not me. Lewis, I started the channel because my boys and we watch a lot of YouTube, and we watch all these different methods all over the place, and we think that they kind of lie. Honestly, I hate to be mean to people, but they somewhat lie, or no, lie is a bad word. They stretch the truth a little bit, because while they might be profitable for that 30 seconds, in the long run, they're really not. So that's why if you watch my channel, you'll see I test things out about 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 times, and if I fail at any of them, I don't post anything. I don't post it. So like the other day, we had a couple videos ready, and I didn't post it. And wow, I don't want to buy it. Just even if it's $250. We didn't post them because of the stuff that was going on in the game. And so I appreciate that, Adam. I appreciate that. And so just got 93 Kerrigan out of the first round. Nice. Nice. And another reason why I started the channel was because I want to be able to go back and, wow, look at that. See, why would you put these up for $250? I'm not going to buy it, but why would you do that? It's people that are really rich or people that spend a lot of money in the game just don't want to. I don't know. But the other reason why we made the channel is because we want to go back and be able to look at what we did over the year and where we made coin, where we didn't, and things that we can improve on. And so my both my boys, they play a little bit, and We kind of went in on this together, and I told them that if I'm going to do this, then they're going to help me. So we kind of went into it together. I don't understand why you'd put any of these cards up. I know I see one for 500, but why wouldn't you just put them into a set and try to roll it and try to make more coin off it? I don't know. Oh well. Their loss is our gain. $1,200, all right. I love the All-Pro packs. It's the only packs that I pull literally every single time. I'll pull a Legend pack probably once or twice every week just because I can. Yeah, that's unfortunately life. Pack luck. Pack luck. But I take the analytical. I take the analytical approach. Now, so Envy, you pulled them. No, Lois, you pulled them all, but you didn't get a 90. Now, you won't lose as many coins as you think, though, if you sell everything. But you can't sell everything today. You got to wait till tomorrow. If you wait till tomorrow, you'll be able to sell things. I agree, Adam. I think that's the best part about it, is building community. That's fun. No, my boys and I are constantly trying to come up with different ways to cheat EA, if that makes sense. By cheat EA is make sure that we benefit out of it. Because how many times do people just, remember when the game first came out, I was watching Problem. I don't know if you guys watch Problem. I've been watching it for years. Because I've done the competitive thing to a point. Not really like the way they do it, like them and Dubby and stuff like that. They're entertaining as all heck. But we would watch them drop $1,000 on the first day. I don't even spend $1,000 on this game all year. They might have the best team to start, but I'd love for them to do a no money spent season and see if they can still win. That's what I would love. Yeah, I think they're great people. I don't have any problems with them. I just wish they wouldn't give all this money to EA because it makes EA confident. My sons are, I'm on the spot, 13 and 12. One just turned 12. So they're young. I'm old, unfortunately. That's okay, though. I'm young at heart. That's the way I look at it. What day do I think is the best? It's a tax write-off. You're right. It is a tax write-off for them to pull all those packs. But do you think EA changes the game to make it better when they get, literally thousands of dollars from these people? And then how EA treats them. It's ridiculous how EA treats them specifically. They I just couldn't do it. Yeah. I thought about maybe applying for the EA Game Changer program. But honestly, I think they kind of get screwed over by EA, honestly. But anyways, what day do you think is the best day to sell Legend pieces? Or any day that there's no content. So look at what's going on. Like today, the All Pro Packs killed it, right? Yesterday would have been a great day because you didn't know All Pro Packs were coming out today. All Pro Packs came out today, bam, the market fluctuates so much again. Tomorrow, if there's nothing tomorrow but LTDs into Zero Chill, if there's LTDs in regular, people are going to rip packs. If people don't rip packs, then that means prices go back up a little bit. Now, how long they go up, I don't know. If, for example, Wednesday, I expect new stuff on Wednesday or something like that. If they put an LTD or 3 LTDs or whatever they do, expect people to rip those packs, then you can expect pieces, or you can expect snow to go down a little bit and stuff like that. So it was getting to be pretty good to where every week you just kind of understood. This is before Zero Chill. Saturday would come out, snipe on Saturday, sell everything on. I sold everything on Monday. Even though most people said Wednesday was the best day, I still thought Mondays were the best days. Because then Tuesday you have more packs coming out on Tuesday, and then more packs coming out on Wednesday. And so I just kind of played it like that. And then Friday obviously is the 50. If you want the 50 cheap, go on Wednesday. That's usually the best day for that. Is Gannon worth the price? Everybody's told me no. I've watched W overthrow with that dude nonstop. Was it W? I think it was W. But a few years ago, I was actually pretty good at the game. Not anymore. A few years ago, I made the Vikings club. For 3 years in a row, I made the Vikings club. And like that, let's see here. 3 years, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and 4 years ago. No, maybe just, I think it was 3 years. Yeah, 3 years I made the Vikings club. And the first year, I made it to the PS4 championship game, and I lost. Alex Smith overthrew a pass. Who was the best? By the way, at the best, he had the best accuracy. But I didn't study the game like all these other people. I was an idiot for having Alex Smith, and everybody can tell me that because I would believe you. But I had Alex Smith, and I messed up. And he overthrew a guy at the goal line, and I lost. 2 years ago, I played Young Colin. Young Colin just won a club, by the way. I don't know what club, but he was in my club 3 years ago, and I just railed him. I don't remember what it was, but it was pretty bad. It was like 45-20, and he went onto Twitter talking a lot of shit. But he just won a club, so good for him. Nowadays, I don't play the game like that. I play the game to try to get coins. Oh, there's one for 1,200. It's going to take a really long time. Lucas has got me getting 77 through 79s for hours. How dang you, Lucas. He's not around to defend himself, so that's even better. All right. Let's put some more cards up here. Notice my coin stack is not even going down at all. It's a beautiful thing. Got to put some more cards up here on my app. I think my son's now doing this too, isn't he? Yeah, he's doing it too. So, Adam, did you end up profiting or not? Or Cuddly Boar, I don't know if you're still around. Did you end up profiting? Still selling? Okay. Did you add up everything prior to that to see? Newest. Oh, that's can't search my newest anymore. Nah, you're not dumb. That's okay. Can't search my newest on my app anymore because I have all these 77 through 79s. Oh, Mingo went back up. I like it. Maybe I can get rid of a bunch. Oh. All right, keep going. Keep going here. It's going to take forever. Oh, I do have a meeting here pretty soon. Son of a gun. Oh, goodness. Darn you, Lucas. I can't believe you made me do this. Oh, and my son's now doing this now, too, so he's taking some of my cards. Dang him. Oh, I must have sold something, so I can maybe put something else up. Put up Some more Mingos, maybe. Oh, now Mingos went way down again. Son of a gun. People, quit doing that. Oh, we'll buy it for $12.50. What's 50 coins? Probably the least of my worries. Doing sniping 384 of these. Not really sniping, just buying cheap, I guess. And then getting all that snow. That's gonna put them into Snow Beast. Wowzers. That's gonna take a while. Let's get these up there. Hopefully somebody bought all those Mingos for cheap. Oh, there's one up for... Somebody bought it for 6K. Nice. Autumn, I think you should do whatever you feel like is comfortable. If you can sell both and get profit, I don't know, I'd probably just take the profit. But if you have enough coins and you feel dangerous, well, then quick sell your 87s and keep and sell your 85s so you can possibly make more coins, I guess. Quick selling an 87 is that not only gives you 4K snow. Yeah, I don't know. That's your choice, I guess. Selling some more cars, nice. Let's try to get some more cars on the auction house then. Maybe some Lim Bowdens. These 84s take forever, that's the problem. What you talking about, Envy? What do you mean 91? Which one are you selling? Which pack are you doing? Are you doing the 81 plus? Might quick sell and get a 93 fantasy. Okay. Did you profit, do you think, Autumn? Or do you think it's close? 91 Legends. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. If you profited with pulling 191 in 093s, that tells you right there how good it can be. Just think if you actually pulled anything decent. Trey Waynes. Oh yeah, that's right. You pulled 193. Okay. But still, that's not very. I mean, luck. But a lot of I did too. But I profited, so to me, it's a win. Anytime I profit, whether that's 5 or 10K, I know I spent a lot of time on it, but I have so much fun doing it. But yeah, nice. See, those set envies are so hard to profit on, man. Like I'm glad that you were able to do it. You're a better person than I am. I have a hard time profiting on stuff like that. It takes me forever to. I can't figure that stuff out quick enough. I just do the rerolls because they're more fun. I do look at all these sets. I'm like Tre'Davious White. I did look at that set last night when the card got announced. You think so, Envy? I don't think so. I have them. I don't think so. I think Kamara is better. I think Kamaro's faster, and he's got better change of direction. I don't know if change of direction really matters, but yeah, so does Kamara. No, maybe price-wise. I mean, I don't even know, like, how does he compare to Reggie Bush? Because Reggie Bush is still pretty good, and he's only like 1, maybe 2 speeds slower. You know, it's hard. I have to have, like, in my opinion, I have to have a running back that has backfield master for 1 AP. And if I'm waiting to see what's going to happen with the new thing here. Lois, you just keep them. You keep them until cards go on the market. So, I mean, for example, I have Darius Slay. I have Darius Slay on lockdown when it comes to power-ups. I probably have like 30 of them. I'm waiting for him to get a card. He's not getting one, but I have a bunch. I'm hoping he gets one. If he gets one, if it's an LTD, I'm in trouble. I'm probably going to break even because I bought him very, very cheap. But if he gets a card that's not an LTD, I think he's going to be worth a lot. And I'm waiting for Lawrence Taylor. I got a ton of, I'm at 14.9 or 14.5. Nice. I got so much cards invested right now. I probably have a couple million coins worth of cards invested right now. And so I'm hoping to see a Lawrence Taylor, especially this week. But if I don't, I'll buy a bunch of Lawrence Taylors on Saturday again, like I did this week. I'm actually going to look at Jerry Rice, I think, too, here soon. Barry Sanders, I thought about investing in Barry Sanders, but he's like already 500K. So it doesn't make any sense to do that. Even though his card will probably go up to $1 million, and I'll regret it. But I think they're going to have to do something for that Barry Sanders if they're going to make, because his set's literally stupid to do.
You get a 100K profit from like 4 hours.
So I don't know. Put up some more cards here. This app is the best thing ever as long as you don't get banned from it. But anyways, I appreciate you guys being around. If you haven't hit that sub button, hit the sub button. I'm going to do another giveaway at 200. Hopefully, the way we're growing, it's been pretty crazy. Hopefully it's sooner than later, but if it's not, that's okay. I like the people that have subbed so far. I've got to know a few of you guys doing this, and that's been a great time. And I appreciate you guys coming around, but that would be awesome, Autumn. Let me know. I really want to know if you profit. I really do. I've been waiting around for like 45 minutes waiting for you to get done. But yeah, certainly comment. Let me know if you profit. But yeah, other than that, you guys have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.